Hi YouTubers, this is Cardy White. It's Tuesday 6th of September and I'm going to do a little ramble about my pictures because I'm wanting to exhibit some of them in the Wivenhoe art exhibition which will be held at the church. So I thought you could have a preview and I would at least capture my pictures on camera before they're sold, which I'm sure some of them might be sold. Anyway, first of all I'll talk about this one, which is my charcoal portrait of a man called Carl Cox. Now, I don't know if anybody knows Carl Cox. I'm sure millions of you will know Carl Cox. But I was in Italy this year on holiday with my darling and saw this face on a poster. And he was apparently coming to Sicily, I think. And I was just mesmerised by the shape of his head. Just unbelievable. And I thought, wow, I've got to draw that man. So I took a photo of the poster and brought it home. Now, in the poster he had glasses on, spectacles to some of you, and I thought, no, I'll just do him without. So I'm not sure if I've captured his likeness really, because the eyes are the mirror of the soul, as we all know. Anyway, I felt as though I'd captured some of him. So somehow, for instance, I decided Boudica will be the person who will represent me in this picture. So I've captured Carl Cox, or at least I'm about to get hold of him by the scruff of the neck, by the looks of things. I put a few tattoos on his arm because, for one thing, I like to see tattoos because I think they're very creative, and for another thing, he seemed to need a tattoo. Again, maybe it's a kind of snake tattoo, again representing sin. Who knows, maybe I have sinful thoughts about Carl Cox, which my unconscious has unleashed. Anyway, this is my first little drawing of Carl Cox. There will be more. So that's that. This one is one I did last year, which I'm not really sure about, except this corner piece, this corner piece here, is something I've been drawing repeatedly, this piece here. It's a bird escaping free and previously in the shadows and now being, well, escaping is the only word, getting away, getting out, doing what she wants, this bird. She's moving forward. And again, that must be me. Now in the background, or in the side view, there's this young man who, I'm not sure if he's homosexual, he may be, he may not be, but he's also wanting to break free. And I'm not sure where he's come from. I don't know. I like his long earrings, and I'm not sure if he's wearing his earring on the right side, the left side, or what. And whether there's any significance to that, I don't know. His hands are in prayer. I'm not too good with hands, so hands are a bit of a difficulty. And this is the kind of message to the world. The world is changing. So be grateful, all you onlookers. The world is changing. I want the world to change for the better. So that's my second. My third picture is still incomplete, but interesting. It's a picture of me again. I'm not sure that I've escaped yet, but I'm thinking. It's called Dreaming, my dreaming side. And as usual, there's some little, what do you call it, these familiar things which are always part of my work. This is a kind of salamander, which I love salamanders. I don't know if they're also symbols of sin or what, but some people hate them. My darling hates them, but I love them. And as you can see, there's a moon in there, and moons cause a lot of problems for some people, me included. And there's a door, escaping again. Maybe I'm escaping, or maybe freedom is coming. I don't know. Anyway, this is my third drawing, which at the moment is unfinished, and as you can see I've just put a mount over it just to give it a bit of whammy. Okay, So there's me with my three portfolio drawings, and now I'm going to show you my works of art which I'm actually going to hopefully sell. I don't know. This one is one I did in 2009. I went to a workshop, a day workshop, and I painted in oils this seated model who was nude, you know. Don't get shocked. Some people, ignorant people, seem to think it's pornographic. How ridiculous is that? And others, you know, get stuck on the nakedness of the thing. My grandchildren think it's me because they don't understand that it would be difficult for me to actually paint myself, even in a mirror, sitting like that. But I suppose I do see a lot of connections, you know, with my body. And actually, I love this woman's body. She is beautiful. You don't really in this webcam get the full value of her body, but I absolutely love the way that I have done the breasts and the knee. I can't tell you how wonderful I feel I have done the knee. The knee is lovely, and even the hands, which I have always had difficulty with hands. I think I'm getting so much better. It's lovely, and I hope that I manage to sell it, even though I don't really want to part with it. But at the same time, I know now my capabilities, and so I feel I can part with it. So that's important for an artist. Now, the one behind is a picture of boats. Recently, I went to Wivenhoe and saw that a picture that I had been beginning to paint, which I'd done it from a leaflet I saw in the town where I live, sort of advertising the area. I thought, wow, that is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. And it, as usual, my pictures never come out exactly as, you know, the beginning. I take a lot of artistic license, and I'm going to call this one Every Cloud Has a Silver Lining, because I just love it. I don't know how it's come myself. Half the time when I'm doing something, I incorporate bits of gold into my collage, and, you know, other pieces like this bit there is this, I don't know if you can see that greeny swirly bit, it's the sweet paper. But I just love the shininess, the glitter, the life, and the little seagull up there. Okay, so this is called Every Cloud Has a Silver Lining, and it's in acrylics and mixed media because I stick things on, I rip and stick. And even the frame itself, I've used an old frame, and I've used a curtain which I had I painted it with white acrylic and got on with it. So there's me again. There's my signature, okay, which you can't really see very well, which, there we are, I'm there. So finally and lastly is my really, I don't know, this has been going on for years, but I've decided now that I have finished. I can't, in a way, I can't bear any more of it. At the top, again, it's the Catholic religion coming into all this, the crosses, Jesus dying, the angel as usual. There's an angel worrying about me, maybe. Here's me, waiting at the gates of either hell or St. Peter's taking me up, I'm not sure. But we've got the devil here, and maybe St. Peter, maybe this man is, sometimes I think it's my father, sometimes it's St. Peter. They're arguing about whether or not she should go down or up. And down below perhaps friends and, you know, champions, or even people who are also waiting to know where they're going to go. It's sort of, I don't know, it's a very complex picture, this one. Now here's a few people who are on their way to wherever they're going. Now this man on the corner here has changed face quite a few times. He looks a bit now, I don't know, maybe one of my uncles, but he can't be one of my uncles because I've never had an uncle in my life who's been in the clergy, I don't think, unless if I went back in history there might have been. But there's a woman I'm not sure of, she's changed face quite a few times as well. And this one's sort of looking fairly innocent. All of them, amazingly, considering they've been told where they're going, seem quite calm. So maybe it's not as bad as we think. Now there might be either an old granny or an old aunt of mine, I'm not sure. So all of these things in elements in here, including the colour, has actually changed since I began this picture. It was at one point mostly blue. The darkness obviously was also there, but since I've been doing it over the years, I've decided to lighten it up. I've given the angel golden wings, and I've put the yellow in, which, you know, has helped, I think. I don't know. Anyway, this is my last picture, and I'm hoping to sell these pictures. This one I'm going to call, oh dear, what was the name? I forgot my name. And it was to do with Leonard Cohen, and it was, oh yes, that was it. Because I was inspired when I was listening to Leonard Cohen, who I absolutely love, and it's called Who by Fire, because Leonard Cohen's song makes me think of death and where we're all going and how we're going to die and what's going to happen to us after. These are all questions which humanity needs to sort out, and we need to sort ourselves out, otherwise who knows where we'll be going. I mean, we came here for a reason, I believe, and we need to do the best we can. We need to enjoy life but not harm other people. So anyway, this is the end of my little rant. I look terrible this morning because it's early morning, and I haven't had a wash. I haven't put any makeup on. Look at me, but I don't care. This is the light shining in. You've got to show people the truth. Well, you don't have to, but I want to. Look, this is me. Okay, my wrinkly skin, my teeth, which are all uneven. Who cares? My neck lined as hell. I'm an artist, and I can rise above it. Yes, teeth and all. Ugh.